Really?
Yeah. So, but she made
We're
a
live.
We're live. Welcome everybody who's joining us from the Facebook Live from Be the Change group. So, thank you for joining us. And today's topic is unstoppable. And how many excuses in life do we make and use of stopping ourselves to be in the world and and not being happy and joyful. So, wonder what else is possible here. So, any questions are most than welcome. Yes, so we were talking about the weight with Arpita. So Arpita has a reason that she cannot be happy because she has a weight, and unless she does not lose weight, she will never be happy. So period. I do not want to be happy. I choose not to be happy. What if that is your thing? And don't have to beat yourself and procrastinate. And acknowledging that the day you want to choose it, you will choose it. It's just a choice away, right? And is that true that your weight is making you unhappy? So if it was truly, truly making you unhappy, you would start running or you will start asking questions what that weight is. And as one of the participants, Anika, she was here telling that how she lost weight when she joined Money Workbook with me. And first, I think we did Money Workbook and we did a lot of exercises and a lot of questions around it. And she started following, and we had the 1 month challenge just for fun, not from the space of that I should not be having sugar or should be having sugar. And we just played and we just challenged each other, like on the body weight group, that let's not have sugar, and let's challenge each other. And we just challenged for out of fun. And 1 month she didn't have sugar, and she was the last person to ever give up on sugar. But it was from the fun, like how kids play. And she left the sugar. We started like doing every day. I had my questions being posted on the group, and she actually was following them and doing them, and she lost 8 kgs. And she's not like working hard or for it. But the thing is, she was committed for it. Are you committed to lose weight, or are you committed to kill yourself, is my question. Arpita smiles on that. Everything that is, would you let that go?
I
So
like
yeah.
the word fun here when you said that you all did it for fun. Maybe I have made it a very big task in my
Yeah.
head that I
Yeah.
have to exercise. I'm not looking at it as a fun thing.
Mm, yeah. So what is it? See, this is how you stop yourself.
Mm.
So, and you like, we give ourselves to stop. But if you were truly, truly choosing, would we actually stop? And we actually, the day we really want to change, I'll change. Like I keep looking at my body for like a while, and then I'm like, I am done now. One day I'll be done. And then I'm like, it's not that I have to run, and I'm like, okay, whatever I have to do. But the period is, if I have to wait, I will. So for the longest while, I was like, I can never give up salt forever, ever, anything but not salt. So it took me, and my body kept telling me, and I started listening. My body kept telling me, okay, no salt, no salt, no salt. I'm like, this is one thing I can't do. And my body started swelling. It started various ways. And I'm like, oh, I'm not walking in the open because of the corona and blah, 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 all the reasons. And one day I get up and like, enough reasons. And then somebody comes and says again about the salt. I said, okay, done today. The salt goes away. Just for fun, let's see, let me challenge myself. I had by 3, 4 weeks, I didn't have salt at all, and my body was so happy. And I did not lose majorly, but my swelling went away. I started feeling nice. Maybe it was just that. But then I am also very committed to my joy and happiness at any given time. Anything that makes me like sad, I'm like, okay, if I choose to be happy, whatever it takes me, still I'll be happy. And okay, this is the reason. What can I do here? What one action can I take? I ask questions. Do you guys ask questions ever? Do you ever ask questions? Or you just cry? So what are you inviting into your lives is only cry and more weight and more emotions and more holding on. So how many reasons are you using to stop yourself? Otherwise, Arpita will be too happy and joyful. And then she'll have to create more. And this is a myth that we give ourselves, that I'll have to create more, then I'll let it to work. Trust me, guys, you really don't have to do anything. You have to just be happy and joyful. Just be in those sexual, sensual energies of yourself, and everything works around it. So, how many reasons are you giving yourself, all of you, to stop? Can I have your faces on, guys? I don't like talking to people without screen. It is not fun for me. Thank you. Whoever is showing up, I'm really, really grateful because it's not fun talking to blank screens here. I showed up for you guys. Can you show up for me here? Hello. This much. Let's honor each other. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. So what else? What else is required, guys? What can I contribute here? How many excuses are you using of not using workshops, places, gifts, and so many free stuff available? Do you listen? Do you question? Do you do anything? What can I contribute here? Stop giving yourself of giving excuses of making your life harder. I'm here. Everybody says, oh, there's so much of money involved, blah, blah, blah. I'm here today. Ask me questions. Come on. How many more excuses do you want to give to stop your life? Everything that is, guys, can you let go? Can you show up? Like, oh my God, as if Aradhana's going to kill you guys. See, how scared are you all of me? Like, it's literally, everybody's so scared of me that Aradhana's going to take a class right now. Okay, everything that is, I let go.
Radha, they all caught up with my energy. Now I am free. They all are there.
So guys, do you really want to be free? Do you really want to choose something different? So what's stopping you? Most of the time you will using money to stop me. Helen, hey, yes. Thank you, Helen, for showing up. My girl, come on, let's talk about it. Yeah, Helen. So how much excuse do you give for money? Can you unmute yourself? Will it be fine?
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So what about money? What about money? So are you money? Are you important to you?
Somehow, yes.
Somehow, yes. Can you see? Oh my God. And do you think ever anybody's going to be falling in love with you? Somehow, when you don't love yourself, why the money will fall in love with you? Why would anybody fall in love with you? I mean, Helen, somewhat. If I say Aradhana, and Helen asked me a question, Aradhana, do you like you? Somehow. And then how would anybody else like me? How do you guys like me? Tell me that. Do you like me something if I'm saying that? So what do you hate about yourself? Everything? Do you have a long list?
Maybe a lot.
A lot.
But yeah, maybe some part is my body.
Yeah. So body is crying for your attention. But you not giving attention, and you're asking that attention from outside. You know, somebody just shared in my last class very beautifully, and she said, I don't know which facilitator she was listening to. I don't remember. She said she was listening to some facilitator yesterday, and that facilitator on the live was saying that, go and sleep within the earth. Don't sleep outside the earth. We have been, because a lot of people are going through this amnesia thing and not sleeping in the night, and it's going worldwide. So I'm giving you a tip that you go and sleep inside the earth. And I asked that girl that, what is the earth? Who is earth? For you, what is earth? Earth, right?
Actually, I don't get what I mean by sleep inside
what I mean by that is your body your earth?
Yes, a part of it.
Yeah, but your body, part of it. But you are only, if you do not have this body today, Helen, would you interact with me here? Would you interact with your family, or would you interact with anybody on the planet, with the trees or nature or anything?
No.
So the day your body is gone, there is no earth for you.
Okay. Yeah, true.
The earth is your body.
Yeah.
So do you sleep inside your body, or do you sleep outside your body? Are you asking people outside to give you something, or with the inside to give something to you?
Yeah, most of the time is outside.
Yeah. So Helen is all the time holding a bowl. Give me 2 rupees, give me 1 rupee, give me 10 rupees. That's how nice I am out of 10. How many of us are doing this all the time? And do you think money loves to come to the people who don't have money?
Sorry, what do you mean by
Would the
love?
money ever, money has two reasons, two logics to follow.
Uh-huh.
Money always goes to people who have money, who love, or who love joy. Which of these two things we love? None, right?
None.
So money cannot. You don't have the prerequisites for the money. So if you don't have the prerequisite for any class, how would you do the class?
Yeah.
So what will it take for you to start loving you? What would has to change? What one action you have to take, and what do you have to acknowledge of you? When one step will you take?
Start loving my money and stop judging my body.
Yeah. So, but that is not
Especially,
possible for you, no. Helen can't stop judging herself. Then she'll be happy. You're not allowed to be happy, no?
sometimes I will. So sometimes I tend to stuck inside my emotion.
Mm-hmm. And emotion is a judgment.
Yeah. Because a lot of the time I'm judging myself.
Yeah. And has that been working until now?
Not really.
Can I ask a favor? Can I ask a one day from you of your life? 1 hour of your life? Are you willing to give me your 1 hour of your life today? Or maybe 15, 20 minutes? How much can you spare those minutes for me? Just for fun. Just because I can ask.
Maybe a little.
Little how much? Give me your time. Then I'll talk accordingly.
Maybe 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
10 minutes? All right. Thank you. I'm grateful to you for 10 minutes. Okay. For these 10 minutes, would you give up your mind?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
can you tell yourself that I love you, whatsoever you are, howsoever ugly I think I am, I love myself. It's like a baby. I'm telling a baby that howsoever a mama says to a baby, baby, I love you the way you are, and you are my child, and I love you the way you are. You are my best child. So can you be that energy for yourself for 10 minutes? Just for 10 minutes, and anything that comes up and tells you you're not good, you're not that, let it out. Throw it out for 10 minutes. Is that possible?
Yeah, but somehow I feel like it is a bit hard for me because like all the emotion will start come out.
I'm on a social media right now. I really can't use something what I really use, but I'm just saying, don't make life hard. Life looks nice, soft, and yummy. Okay, it is your point of view is making it hard.
Yeah.
The point of view is, so if you say this is hard, it'll become hard. You're that magical. So right now, I ask your permission for those 10 minutes. I'm not saying to hold that for lifetime. I'm just showing you a different possibility. You only gave out of your time 10 minutes to me. I'm happy with 10 minutes. But in those 10 minutes, you had a butt in your head.
Okay.
Can you see how you're not committed to your joy? Even if I'm coming and giving you the God is standing in front of you. Say what you want, I'm giving you, but you're not willing to take.
Yes.
Now what does the God do? How does the God come to you? Only through people, no? I'm here standing, giving you love, and I'm giving you and I'm ready to give you all the money, but you're not willing to take.
Yes.
Can you see how we are not actually committed to what we are asking for? And how many excuses we are giving to ourselves of not choosing what we truly desire? We are not very. And this is my favorite question to give any and every platform I keep asking. If you had no reference points today, who would you be? Where would you be? When would you be? And how would you be? no reference point right now, wherever you're sitting in your worlds. For a second, just off your mind from the past, off your mind from the future. And there is no reference in your life, no reference. You do not know anybody, you do not know ABCD of life. In this very moment, you have to just say hi to yourself. Does your mind feel lighter?
Yes.
And yeah, that. And who tells you that something is not right is your mind all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It was that simple, Helen. It was that simple.
Okay.
That simple. And if you committed for that joy, and in this 10 seconds, in this very moment, ask, who would you be? Who would you truly desire to be if you had no reference point?
Be myself.
So, and you being yourself is nothing that will come from outside. It's you already being that. You are that kindness, you are that nurturing. But unless you do not see, it's like, a knife cannot see itself and does not know how to cut. It can cut, but it doesn't know how I cut.
Yeah.
A fish, people come to the ocean to watch, and the fish is saying, oh, everybody's watching and saying ocean is beautiful. I also want to watch the ocean. Can you never see the ocean?
No.
So how much are you being that?
Yeah, quite a lot.
That makes your body laugh right now. And if you trust that you are beautiful, you trust that and okay, even if you say that you're not beautiful, right? If that is what your point of view is. So will it change in this lifetime unless you kill yourself or have another body?
What do you mean by have another body?
If you die, only can you have a new body. This lifetime, this is the only body you will have. It cannot change. This is the face you're gonna carry. This is the kind of a body you're gonna carry.
Yeah.
So can you change it by beating it every day?
No.
So what's the value of beating it then? Then stop.
Yeah.
How can you add things to it? How can for my longest while of my life, I can say for, I think 3 years back, until 3 years back, I always thought I was ugly. And I was like, anybody who would come and say, oh, you're so pretty, I'm like, I'm sure this person requires something from me. Because I had this point of view from my childhood that I'm ugly. And my husband is handsome. People around me are so pretty and so good looking, and what do I do? And I was always like contracted in my world. And I never trusted anybody ever said that I'm good looking. And then people around me, yeah, you're more intelligent. You're not that good looking. That's okay. But even if they said it on my face, I never get it. Until one day I started doing, I was like, it's done. This is who I be. I can't change. Because if I keep looking at the petite girls and the models and stuff, my body cannot change this lifetime. Either I die, and I love living. I said, this is it. I love you the way you are. And whosoever, even one person on the planet will love me, I'm happy. And if nobody loves, I love myself.
Yeah.
And today you're listening to me, by the way.
Yeah.
But don't choose that for yourself. Keep waiting for the world. What are you stopping yourself for? You created your body. Be grateful to your choices, guys. You are where you are is by your choice. And do you ever see kids doing that? And do you ever find any kid ugly? I never. Yeah. Howsoever shape, color, form, structure they are, they're cute. They're beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I never know that we're ugly or we're black or we're white or we're black. They're always, and whatever you make them wear, what shows in that? Their joy. And that's everybody. They have that charisma. They pull on everybody. They'll smile to the strangest people, and even the person who's nasty will smile back to them. If not, will at least not be nasty with the kids. Right?
Yeah.
And people who have already lost themselves already in their head because they cannot receive themselves. What can you add to your life today? And what now with this body, because you created this body, what fun can you have? I mean, are you even willing to acknowledge two people who love you? And now when I started looking, I think everybody loves me, man. Everybody, and I keep asking what they love about me. I really don't get that. Like, I'm not that. But till date, I have that time I'm sitting and saying, I mean, there's so many pretty women on the planet. Why do people say me pretty? But now I'm like, okay, I am pretty. It's so period, over. I have
Yeah.
energy of it, right?
Yeah, because sometimes I think, but sometimes got people is saying that I'm beautiful, but sometimes it's like kind of like, it's not true. Well, what you said to me is not true. It's like I got a bit resistant of it.
Yeah, so until now you have lived with the resistance. Now what if you change and buy the story for a real? You have bought the other story. Now if you buy the different story, yeah, I am ready. Just for fun, just for 10 minutes, yeah. You're not even giving me 10 minutes.
Anna also has a question.
Yeah, cool. So choose, just a choice, Helen. If you start loving, the world will start loving you and you'll have all the money on the planet. Whatever you desire. It's not the money, it ever stops you. It's you who's stopping the money.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
got it.
thank you. Who was next? Unmute yourself, guys. Whosoever was there.
Penna wanted to ask, yeah.
Yes.
Penna, you have a question?
Penna, have a question?
No.
Okay. So guys, could you see how you're stopping yourself?
Yes, exactly that. I like what you say, Aradhana. Sometimes we have a time for others, but we forget ourselves. That's very.
Sometimes, Penna.
Often.
I mean, in the world, we only have time for others.
Yes, we forget ourselves.
But also, I'm not saying that's wrong and right. It's good and bad. I'm just saying acknowledge it. It's a choice you're making. So I can share my example from how in India we have this astrology, palmistry stuff and all that. So my dad always loved looking at hands and predicting about people and the whole world. My friend circle, my family used to come to him and get their hands read and all. So every time we would go as kids, he would never read for his kids, and he would like, everything is fine. I'm like, no, say something. So the only one thing constantly he kept telling me was, you might give a lot of love, but you might not get that much of love back, especially from your blood relation. Okay, fine, great, thank you. And I would get furious and I start hating everybody. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to love anybody. I'm not going to do this for anybody. I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be selfish. And after 2 days, I'm the same again. And it kept on for years. And one day I was like sitting like this. I said, enough. I'm not going to change myself because others are not going to give me. Am I there to go and take from them? Or is it fun for me to give them what I want to give? And then and now it never stopped. And I think I'd receive so much more. So are you gifting them to take back? Or because that is who you be? So when you're doing that, giving time, at least be joyful of that. No, do one thing with the joy of it then. I love being here on different platforms, love, coming, taking topics and talking with you all because I love it. You show up, you don't show up, it's fine with me, but I love it. So it's like, if you're doing something, are you present with that? Are you joyful about it? At least do that. I always say, even if you're crying, can you be happy about that? I mean, why do you have to cry and tell cry? Be happy about your cry, right? And the day you actually get in the congruency of crying with your joy, you'll be happiest. You'll be enlightened. Done. That's it. And that is the congruency with the most of the world is, struggling with, because they think good is good, bad is ugly. But if you start receiving bad as what you receive good as, wonder what that will change. No judgment. And people judge and there's like judgment. Okay, you're allowed. Give yourself permission to judge. But then don't judge that I'm judging. I mean, you're happy, most welcome to judge the world, gossip around, do whatever you want to do, but then be joyful about that. And money will only attract people who are joyful. I mean, I have been through a lot of stuff in my personal life. I haven't given up my joy, come whatsoever, and world has been changing for me like how. There is nothing that I'm not being able to do. Even the corona is gifting me a lot. Corona has been a good friend to me. It's like, okay, if you're not traveling, the world is not traveling. Come on, let's sit down. Here you go. What else do you require, darling? And I say, hey, thank you so much.
Aradhana,
Yes.
can I ask you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this, like you said, like money comes when you are joy, like that. I mean, what is the joy here? I mean, to say like we are happy with what we have, or we are content with what we have, and then we feel joy, or what what is the
Joy,
joy?
people say, so you know, it was long back, Usha. I was sitting in one of the workshops, and that time, I mean, I've never had a point of view on money though. So I was like sitting and I was watching people, and everybody has a problem of, you know, even people who were the richest riches will say have a problem with money. Right now with Corona, even the people who are rich have the same problem, and the people on the road have the same problem. It's a sequel. It's how much you earn, and so that is just an excuse. But if you're actually truly joyful, does that actually bother that how much rupees are coming in the house or not? So it's upon spending a day. Like with the corona thing right now, everybody started being home, right? Initially it was uncomfortable because that was, we have lost our touch to be with the family, with the people, and everybody got it sorted out with that. And then now they got into routine of spending time together, nurturing each other, and then realized, oh, we don't have many expenses. Like, you know, we don't have to go party out, we don't have to be traveling on a holiday. A lot of pressures went off, right? So were you more joyful and the whole day went happy, and then you were like, okay, I'm joyful. And that is the money. When what is the money? That inner joy within you is the true money. And then for whatever you require, money gets created. So there have been times where I was like, oh my God, would I have money for this tomorrow morning? And my world would like, because I had never seen that in my life of like, I have to even think of having money or not money, because for me, and then I go back to in my world, really? Really, you won't have money? Who says I'm living in a house? I have some blah, blah, blah stuff. And here I am in this 10 seconds, I'm eating, I'm drinking well, I'm sleeping well, I have my stuff. So there is no money. And I'm like, I'm grateful, thank you. And I sleep. And next morning, every moment is such a new surprise. Until now, everything is changing and shifting. I have been living, I have been paying, I have been creating my life, and you know, people showing up in my life like how. But I am very committed. Is that money which will, and then I also
correct customer है. Huh.
I also keep checking with people when, you know, people are into like during Corona and when the currency thing happened in India, I went to all my drivers, all my, you know, other help, and people asking them, did anybody die because they didn't have money? No. Are they joyful? Yeah. So how much are you using money as a reason of not being happy? But if you'll be happy, then you will be like, okay, money is after you. But if you are not there, what will you do with money? So as I asked Helen, and the first thing was like, is it that who requires money? Who's the earth? If your body isn't there, what will you do with the money? So when I started doing my workshops and classes in Access, and everybody had this point of view that, you know, Access classes are pretty expensive, we can't have money, we can't create money. And I have seen people from very different facets of life who had no money creating money for those classes, and then like, oh shit, I could create that money. And people who didn't even have passports and never thought they will ever traveled the world. How did they create money? Because they were in the classes, that whole joy, excitement, and then they didn't think how they have to create, they just went out and created. So did they create the money out of joy? Yes. I was told every time, you know, you spend so much on the classes, and I'm like, I'm not bothered. I kept doing classes, and I became a facilitator, which I never thought I would. And I traveled, but no money could have bought me the joy I be today. I can buy houses, I can buy things, and that can be taken away, but can my inner joy ever be taken away? So that is the joy. And that is the true money. You are the true money for you. If you are not true money for you, no money is going to come to you. And your true money, no money can stop you. Do you get that, Usha? I mean, did that answer your thing?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Who else had the question? So how many excuses are you using of not choosing?
I think Anisha has. Anisha, you'll have to mute yourself, unmute yourself, please.
Anisha.
Yeah, hi Aradhana. My question was related to the joy that you just said, that when we are being entirely joyful, is that when everything in our life just falls into place and is multiplied and tripled, including money?
Yes, everything. Everything. Everything gets tripled by, and it's just the whole the vibe changes. It's like, you know, when so you guys come into my morning Insta, right? You're there most of the time. When I'm talking and I'm joyful and I'm happy, does that actually change anybody's vibe there on that Insta? Ever?
Yes.
Has it changed for you ever?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So did I radiate something?
You did.
So that changes everything. So when you are
so
when you're radiating that, so what will you attract? That people around you will be like, all will be around you, right? They'll be like happy, joyful. Then will they ever make you feel that you have money or no money? And then when you do from the joy, like you go for a holiday or you go for a movie with your friends or your favorite people, how much joy is there in your world? You want to meet people, right? And you go from that space. When you go from that space, do you even think it's hardworking? Do you even remember to eat food? At times you won't even remember we have to eat foods and you're chit-chatting with your girlfriends whole night. Because that's pure joy. So when you're working from the pure joy, like if you ask me to facilitate, I can facilitate 24/7. It's pure joy for me.
Got it.
And then does it sound like a work? No.
No.
And people who don't like their work, they don't do that work from joy and they do it only for money. They don't want to be in the job the whole day. Right? And they have to work hard for it. And then they don't want to go like, okay, now I have to go to the office. Tell me my office hours, I am ready anytime. And does it create money for me? Yeah.
So basically just love what you do.
Yes.
Just love
Love
what you do.
And how would you do that unless you don't love you, Anisha?
Yeah, just acknowledge you, I guess.
You know, we've been taught, don't be selfish. And, you know, I don't know how many of you guys saw, there was a talk show with Susan Lizhart on this Sunday on my page, the Be the Change page. If you guys are free and anytime you want to go watch it, it's there with Susan Lizhart on this Sunday. And I saw her live and she's purely unapologetic, ever. Her whole life was, it's about me. How do I require to create my life? I want to experience this. She has been a painter. She has been a relationship coach. She's been a leadership coach. Now she's like a congruent coach. She keeps changing every moment and she's living and she's been having a fun of life. And, you know, she's cooking, she's baking, she's facilitating, she's traveling the world. She has a beautiful relationship for 45 years with her husband. Amazing life, man. Who would not like to have that? And I asked, and I'm like, you mean you are, Susan, you were selfish? She said, yeah, I've been selfish. And everybody around her had been happy. How? Because when she was happy, she could only give happiness. You guys have tried so hard to be for others, but that hasn't worked until now. So what, at least practice? Like I asked Helen and she could hardly give me 10 minutes. That also she took back from me. Give yourself a day. You can always take your crap back into your pockets and move with that. I mean, choice. But you can actually choose to give a half a day to yourself and see, okay, I'll be just choosing the happiness. And I keep doing that all the time. Every time I get into the crap, I'm like, okay, time out. I am committed to joy and happiness. And then I keep saying to myself, I'm happy. Okay, right now I'm choosing to cry. I'm happy. Right now I'm choosing to scream. And how long does that last? Sometimes earlier it might have lasted for a day or so. Now, not more than a second. I'm like, no, forget it. It's not fun. And even if anybody sees me, my smile go and they're like, what happened, Aradhana? All okay? Because I'll be like blossoming like a flower all the time. Is that an invitation by any chance? But you would not like to be invitations. So I can be invitation to money, I can be invitation to luxury. And I never say money is wrong. I love money. I would like to have the best in the world. And the other day I was like, I am choosing to create money beyond anybody. Come whatsoever. And I employed consciousness, I employed joy to get that money for me. How it comes, where it comes, I wonder. I will create it. That is not an issue. Problem is you. Nothing stopped me. I have been choosing classes and access classes like how for last 7 years. I have never seen the prizes how I got. And this time when I had no money, I still became a facilitator for everything. I did create that money in my life. Did I buy that as a reason that I don't have money? No. And I will never buy it. Because I go, I be joyful, I create more. And I'm sitting in the classes, I create more money. Because how do I create money? Because I'm joyful. People come, people give, people come to choose my classes. They like to be, I become an invitation for them and they come give me money. Or my friends come and gift me something, or somebody or the other is willing to gift. Universe has its own ways of gifting me. And money doesn't have to actually be showing, it can be some in the form of somebody loving me, caring for me, nurturing for me. That is also love for me. That is also money for me. I mean, you people showing up for my Zoom calls. I mean, you spending that 1 hour for me is so much of money, man. Getting your 1 hour of attention, how much money is that for me? So when you acknowledge, that's when universally, oh, she really loves money and she acknowledges what money is, and that's when it sends more money to me. Are you willing to be that? So what reasons are you giving to stop yourselves? Fucking what? Life is not hard. It's easy peasy. It is as easy as it looks on my face. Cool. Anybody has a question? So I actually had a motive here to have this call as well as because I'm going to be starting my foundation from, I'm making money here. I have a foundation starting from 31st July. Anybody who chooses to come and more fun and choose more joy and not making money as an excuse and wants to choose themselves, please join me from 31st July. The foundation class starts and you can get in touch with my team. Everything will be here on the chat here and on the Facebook. And if you still have questions, I'm happy to take them. One last question. Come guys, come give me your money. I'll give you double, triple the money. So, this is funny. This morning I was messaging, I had something and there was a friend of mine and he's into some restaurant here. So he's amazing, a very close friend. So I just felt like sending some magic his way. And I did. I was like, okay, whatever it is. And my body just asked and I said, okay, bye, here you go. And it was so funny. My other friend calls me and orders of food from his restaurant and sends me the food. I'm like, wow, how did that happen? I'm like, I sent here and double comes to me. Then I sent it to
Aradhna, I would like to say something here. Okay, I did the magic class with you and then I did the 10 keys. Yeah. So both the times, as you just said, I got back my money, just to give an example, when I did the 10 keys with you, there's this flat of mine which was, it had to go for rent, and it was not going for 3 months because of this COVID thing and all. And when I was doing the calls with you, that time we got somebody to, the place went on rent. Yeah.
Wow.
And even the first class, when I did that magic class also, something similar, I got a lot of healings and this and that, and it was much more than what I paid.
Your money came 100 times back.
Yeah. So when you just said this, I wanted to acknowledge this. So,
Thank you
so much.
Thank you. For me too, because my mom always said that. Aradhna, anywhere she makes money. I mean, she just spends everything into money. And I do get that. I am working. Yeah. So don't worry, guys. If you're going to put money in my class, you're going to get it 10-fold back. So don't worry about that. That's my work. So it's not about money. It's about you. It's like a walking, talking. When I was growing up, I had this whole habit of like, can I change this into gold? Can I change it into diamond? I used to do this. But now I never knew. And when I saw Dane doing this, I think, what is he doing? And I'm like, oh, this is what I used to get. But I do get. Anybody I've ever met, anybody I've been, money has been added to their life for sure. It is not possible that if I'm around, the money is not added to their lives. So that is it. And that is how I claim myself. Are you willing to be claiming that yourself? Or like Helen, you will be like poor, pathetic, crying all the time. So don't get around with Helen because you will only get the cry. Right, Helen? No, everything that is. So it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to acknowledge yourself, How much are your beings are crying because you're not being yourself? I gave this example on the other platform also the other day. My friend was acknowledging me that, oh, how amazing you are. My other friend was saying, I did acknowledge it. I told her back, I said, yeah, I do acknowledge. I know I'm amazing. And she looked at me. She said, you don't have any humbleness in your you say that it's okay. No, I am not. I said, so you mean if you complimented me, that complimented anything? And she was like in awe. And then after 2 years, she said, yeah, I got what you said. So it's like somebody is applauding you on the stage.
Aradhana.
Amazing, but then you give up. Yeah. Who's that?
Aradhana, Anuradha here.
Yeah, Anuradha.
Wait. Yeah. See,
somebody was asking for the timings. Somebody just typed for the timings of the foundation. There was a question for the timings of the foundation class.
Yeah. Foundation, it's morning, 10:30?
10 to 5. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah, Anuradha, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a question. Always, when we say you're in a joy, you create money, right? Your joy creates money. But there are many people. मुझे इसका answer आज तक नहीं मिला कि जैसे there are many people, अभी we were hearing in the news ना वो यूपी का एक गुंडा created so much of money. वो तो सबको सबसे लूट करके करता था, तो उसका क्या माइंड का स्टेट होगा या कैसे, मतलब how this sort of people who are not in a joy, who give pain to others, create money.
Do you think is he enjoying money? Is that money really means a lot, anything to him? The energy you're talking about him, is that actually money for him? What is true money? And he has no point of view around money, how he gets what he gets, and he's willing to have that money unconsciously, and he's going to enjoy unconsciously also. And it's not wrong and right, it just is money. But you guys have so many of point of views that, okay, I cannot have money this way, I cannot have money that way, money, that black money, white money, good money, bad money. What is money? Money is money. People say, oh, money is bad. People's relationships get bad on the money. I'm like, I love money because it tells me who's what. What a gift it is. You always say, my husband is bad or my wife is bad. It's not about the husband and the wife bad. It's about the relationship that is. No people are bad. It's the relationship which is mad. So how we see. Come to me, Anuradha. Money is lovely. I am walking, talking money. How lovely.
Yeah.
I
have to. I know in the inner of my mind, I want to do anyone that, because foundation and all that मैंने एक बार कर लिया है. तो मुझे तो facilitation नहीं करना. My daughter wants to do, तो उसको मैं बोलूँगी. But some class I'm going to do with
Anuradha, you only have.
Mind says.
Do you have sex only once in life? You mean to say? You can have a new partner like me. Come on. Hello. You don't have to do foundation only once. I've done hundreds of times. I have done SOPs 100 times. I've done every class so many. I love having more and more and more. Once is not enough for me. So how much are you contracting your life to one? And then you're like, oh, the universe doesn't gift me. Are you asking for more? Just saying.
Anuradha left.
She left because she's happy with fun.
Aradhana, I have a question here. So when we talk about money, is it like only what we say cash money, or is it the state of being, that joy?
It's the joy, Ritu, and the other money also comes.
Yeah, that I've seen. I'm seeing it too. Like when you are choosing and acknowledging yourself, you are able to create much more.
Yeah, as I gave you the example earlier also, that I don't know who I was giving that example. It's not about the money. It's the joy of reaching. When you go for a holiday, when you go with the chit-chatting with your girlfriends,
Yeah.
the joy of the being. Do you know where the
Yeah.
time goes? Do you know how you spend the time? Do you know that you're eaten or not eaten? What are you bored of? You're bored of yourself, of
Yeah.
your mind, because you are using your mind to stop you all the time.
Yeah.
It requires change. It requires fun. It requires joy. Where is that?
Yeah. So true.
And you know how I always say, take out your mind and make it sit next to you. You'll kill that person. You know, it's like one person blabbering all the time in your head, going on and on. How much can you take? I'll come and sit next to Fena, and Fena keeps looking and she's like, Aradhana, can you stop, or I'm going to kill you. You're bad, you're ugly, you're blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling her all the time. She'll kill me. She'll never see my face again. But can you imagine your mind is telling you that 24/7, 365 days? How dead are you already in your heads? So guys, stop your mind. How do you stop? S-T-O-P, stop.
So all the excuses are the killer of our being and body. Actually, that's what it is.
Of course. But don't tell them.
No. I'm having too much fun. I'm not telling them.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. That was beautiful, and hope that contributed to each one of you. Be unstoppable. Stop giving yourself excuses and just go. You are beautiful as what you are. Stop looking for validation. Stop taking this beggar's bowl and going around the world and asking for validations and love. Start loving, and the world looks beautiful. Everything sounds in love. I have been trying to find the meaning of word love, but now I know I'm love. So I'm okay without any love. And now everybody loves me. How beautiful is that? Because everybody was loving me earlier too, but I never received it until I received myself. And I'm really, really, really grateful for each one of you to show up on this platform today and wonder what else is possible. Wherever you are, keep smiling, keep glowing, keep being joyful, and inviting the world to this joy and glory. And it feels light. And if you want to create more money, you're most welcome to come and join my classes. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. And thank you, my team.
Thank you, Aradhana. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aradhana.